Good morning, Pulsechain. I'm Whitney Magic, and I really just wanted to drop in for this quick little. Okay, honestly, guys, I'm a little bit nervous. This is the first time that I've been doing a solo stream. There's something about creating videos, but there's something about just hopping on a live stream. And um, I had a few things that I just wanted to really drop in of like one of the favorite things for me of like the journey of being an investor is around like the emotional journey. And we all know in Pulse Chain and in crypto, we are no strangers to those emotions that have come up. And I also find that investing, especially with the asset classes that we do, it it really is an opportunity for us to be able to learn and grow more about ourselves. So yeah, anyways, I find right now in the Pulse Chain side of things, there we've all been feeling these times where like prices maybe tested us in different ways and tested our conviction and our belief around things. And the question that I really have for you is, have you lost the plot? What is your game? What is your game plan around crypto? Why are you here? These are questions that I constantly like to ask myself, and I like to ask my students too. In case if you don't know, my greatest passion these days has been around onboarding women into crypto and helping them build financial literacy and confidence with their investments as well, women and men. But collectively, there's been a huge theme around women. And I constantly will go back to anyone who's entering in my world, anyone who's entering in crypto, and anyone who has like their like piles and piles of fears around why they shouldn't do these things. I always go back and ask them, why are you here? What is the purpose of this money? What is the purpose of crypto for you? How does this layer into the future that you want to create for yourself? And the same thing goes whether you're at the beginning, whether you're at the middle, whether you're at the end. It's going back to the same thing of don't lose the plot. Why are you here? Why are you here? And so, with all the excitement that we feel in the Pulse Chain worlds, where price, we just yesterday had a gorgeous day on the price chart. You can start to feel some of that excitement, some of that hope coming back. I find also sometimes that hope is a little bit of a dopamine, like a little drug that sometimes can be a little two-edged sword because we may have been sitting at the bottoms for so long waiting for that hope, and then it may drop right back down. And so it's at these times where actually like for you to go back for yourself to be like, why am I here? After all this time, like, why did I come here? What is the plot that I'm a part of? For myself, when I see all like I just so you guys know, like I am more of a core coin investor. I do see in on the whole crypto landscape side of things, there are you can obviously get yourself into the ETHs or the Bitcoins, which have a lower risk tolerance. And then you can get yourself on the other end of the curve where we are here with Pulse Chain. Um, and then you can go deeper within the Pulse Chain side and degen even more. And so whenever I'm seeing all the excitement around and even the FOMO that comes up in the Pulse Chain side of war and in the Pulse Chain world side of things, I can even notice where it's like sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, oh my God, the FOMO hit. Like, I can't believe I didn't buy into that coin, yada, yada, yada. And then at the same time, I go back and I'm like, huh, Whitney, like, did you lose the plot? Like, what is the game? Why are you here? And for me, I remind myself, I'm like, I'm here to bring women into the space. I'm here also to grow my bags. And am I exposed to plenty of growth? Oh yeah. Between Pulse X, Inc, Hex, like, am I doing fine on that end? Yes. And so it's like a constant little gut check that I like to have with my own self to be like, what is the game that I'm playing? Why am I here? Have I lost the plot? And sometimes when those emotions come up and I'm like, "Oh my god, I wish FOMO, I wish I got into that thing." It's a really nice gut reminder for me just to be like, "That was cute that that emotion came up." And also, I see it and I'm more aware from it. And so I really love this is where like reflect on yourself. Like, why are you here? What is the process? Do you want more? Do you want more gains than the rate that Pulse or Pulse X may be growing at in this time? If that's the case, then maybe you need to look into something different. But also remember, like certain things, just go back to your conviction. So, anyways, don't don't lose the plot. Why are you here? What is the game plan? And also, I just love to emphasize that part of the process of being an investor, crypto investor, is that time is condensed here, and therefore emotions are heightened. We experience, especially in the pulse chain world, we experience volatility like no one else. And yet all of us are still crazy and we're still here. Crazy, real, whatever it is. We're here. We're here. And with that, every single time that we have the highs and the lows, I like to remind myself that I get to grow every single time emotionally. And if I can grow and have a greater level of emotional intelligence or a greater level of understanding how the patterns and the energy flows in the crypto space so I can make better decisions in the future as well, I consider all of that a success. And so I also just want to drop this in as a little reminder of when we're looking at the plot, when we're looking at the game that we're playing, I really like to look back at the journey and ask myself, like, what are all the ways that I've grown as an investor, but as a human? How have I become more aware? How do I make better decisions? How do I have even more conviction in where I've placed my money and the future of my money? Like, reality check, how many people are actually excited in the world about the future of their finances? Are you? I mean, I am. I think it's really exciting that we can all be aligned to the future in this way. And I say this where I'm not going back into like the conviction and all the reasons why I think Pulsechain is going to pump, because in the depth of my core, like I know why, like for me, I know why it's going to pump. And if you're sitting there and you're like, tell me if it's going to pump my bags, yada, yada. I ask you to actually go deeper within yourself and ask yourself, like, what was the information that you need to have more conviction and more confidence? What is the thing that you're looking for? Is it that you're looking for more partnerships? Are you looking for more influencers to pump your bags? What is that thing that you're missing? This is how you build your conviction, is like ask for the thing that you want, that you need to see. And then maybe it's going off and doing some more research. Maybe it's seeing and studying how more of the collective crypto world flows. So I just really wanted to drop in this video this morning. Feel like there are not as many videos in the little like Good Morning Pulse Chain world. So, hey y'all, I'm about to go head on off to have a fun day with my friends at the water park. We're super excited, super thrilled. Haven't done that in a super long time, but we were all just like, let's go be giant children and let's go play at the water park. And for me, this is also me not losing the plot. Like the reason that I'm in crypto is that I have freedom and ultimately enjoy my life. Enjoy my life and help others and live a meaningful life in that way. So, whatever that is for you, like just reflect back for yourself today. Like, what is the plot for your life, for yourself? And realize that the journey is quite often the best part of it. I've really had to remind myself that over the last little bit, when I'm like feeling like myself, like taking things too seriously in my life, particularly around like, how do I onboard more people? Like, da 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 da. And when I catch myself taking myself too seriously, I have to command myself, and then I have to give myself grace and remind myself, let's go back to the plot. How can we enjoy this life journey a little bit more? How can I have a little bit more ease in my world? So anyways, this is my first time doing a solo stream. So if anyone is live here and wants to drop a little comment, I would love to say hi and to see you. But I think that's all I have for today. Maybe I'll be doing more of these like this. But thank you for being here. And I look forward to catching you guys on the next one. I hope you have a gorgeous day. And just reflect on, what is the game that you are playing? Why are you here today? Why are you in crypto? I mean, honestly, I'm so thrilled to be here in Pulsechain. Oh, good. The comments keep coming in now. Hey guys. Hey, Nicola. Hey, Clemens. And yeah, and also just realizing truly one of the most beautiful processes of this is like, we are not alone. So it's even seeing these comments too, where I'm just like, remember, like we're here for these friendships. Like last night I was on 2 streams with Max from Pulse Revision, and like we had the best time. I was riding such a high, and I met up with some other friends at Consensus last week. And it's just so cool seeing that crypto, yes, we're building our finances, but more than anything, we're building our friendships. And we're not doing this alone. Like, yes, your bag is individually pumping, but collectively, we're part of something so much more than that. And wealth does get to shift into our hands, and our future does get to feel exciting. And how cool is that? Because we live in a world today where it's not always the case. So On that note, I'm going to head on off, scoop my girlfriend up, and go off to the water park with our other groups of girlfriends as well, and slide down all the slides and say, "Wee!" Let me know what you guys are up to today. What excitement is coming into your world, even if that is something that is small and seeing the sun shining in your space. Okay, without further ado, I am Whitney Magic. I am signing out, and I look forward to catching you guys on the next one.